What if I told you that there was once an ancient empire so powerful it dominated trade routes stretching from Rome to India, raised monumental stone pillars that still pierce the skies today, and stood shoulder to shoulder with Persia, Byzantium, and even China? And yet, despite its might and legacy, very few people have ever even heard its name. This is the story of Aksum, the forgotten African kingdom that forever changed the course of history. Picture this: merchants from across 3 continents gathering in bustling markets, ivory and gold flowing like rivers, and kings minting coins that reached as far as Britain. For over 8 centuries, the Aksumite Empire dominated northeastern Africa and southern Arabia, yet somehow vanished from mainstream historical consciousness. Located in what is now northern Ethiopia and Eritrea, Aksum emerged around the 1st century CE in a region perfectly positioned for greatness. The empire sat at the crossroads between Africa, Arabia, and the Mediterranean world, controlling the vital Red Sea trade routes that connected the Roman Empire with India and the Far East. This wasn't just geographical luck, it was strategic brilliance. The Aksumites understood something fundamental about power: control the trade, control the wealth. They established ports along the Red Sea coast, most notably Adulis, which became one of antiquity's greatest commercial hubs. Ships laden with silk from China, spices from India, and precious stones from across Africa converged here, transforming Aksum into an economic powerhouse that rivaled anything Europe had to offer. But Aksum wasn't just about commerce. The empire's rulers demonstrated remarkable political sophistication, creating a complex administrative system that managed territories spanning modern-day Ethiopia, Eritrea, parts of Sudan, Yemen, and southern Saudi Arabia. They developed their own written language, Ge'ez, which remains in use today in Ethiopian Orthodox Christianity. This wasn't a primitive kingdom, this was an advanced civilization with its own identity. The physical evidence of Aksumite greatness still dominates the landscape today. The famous obelisks of Aksum, some reaching heights of over 100 feet, represent engineering marvels that showcase the empire's architectural prowess. These massive stone monuments, carved from single granite blocks, required sophisticated knowledge of quarrying, transportation, and construction techniques. The largest obelisk, if it had remained standing, would have been taller than any structure built in the ancient world. Perhaps most fascinating is how Aksum adapted and evolved religiously. Initially practicing traditional African religions, the empire gradually embraced Christianity in the 4th century under King Ezana, making it one of the first Christian kingdoms in the world. This religious transformation wasn't just spiritual, it was geopolitical genius. By aligning with Christian Byzantium, Aksum secured powerful allies and expanded its influence throughout the region. The empire's coins have been found in archaeological sites across 3 continents, proving their global reach and influence. Roman merchants spoke with respect and sometimes fear about Aksumite power, recognizing them as equals rather than subordinates. The empire's military might was legendary. Aksumite armies crossed the Red Sea, conquering territories in Arabia and establishing vassal kingdoms. They controlled the incense trade from southern Arabia, dominating luxury markets across the ancient world. The Aksumites demonstrated remarkable political sophistication, creating administrative systems and minting coins that carried royal imagery across seas. They governed varied lands, managed agriculture and trade, and maintained authority across diverse peoples. Their written language, Ge'ez, and their Christian faith became core parts of an enduring identity. Christianity under King Ezana linked Aksum to Byzantium and to Christian communities across the region. Religious imagery even appears on their coinage, evidence of faith intertwined with statecraft. So what happened to this mighty empire? The decline began gradually in the 7th century, as Islamic expansion transformed regional power dynamics. The rise of Islamic states cut Aksum off from many traditional trading partners, while new maritime routes reduced the importance of Red Sea commerce. Climate change likely played a role too. Internal factors also contributed to the collapse. Political instability, succession disputes, and the gradual southward migration of the population weakened central authority. By the 10th century, the once mighty empire had fragmented into smaller kingdoms, its golden age becoming memory. The Aksumite Empire challenges every stereotype about ancient Africa. This was a literate, technologically advanced, commercially sophisticated civilization that shaped world history for nearly a millennium. Their coins have been found in archaeological sites across 3 continents, proving their global reach and influence. Yet Western historical narratives have largely ignored or minimized Aksumite achievements. creating a gap in our understanding of ancient civilizations. This oversight represents more than academic neglect. It reflects broader patterns of how African history has been marginalized in mainstream education. Today, as we rediscover Aksum's legacy, we're reminded that Africa has always been home to great civilizations. The Aksumite Empire wasn't an exception. It was part of Africa's rich tapestry of historical achievement. Understanding Aksum means understanding that our picture of the ancient world remains incomplete without acknowledging Africa's central role in shaping human civilization. If you want to learn more, check the sources below and subscribe for more deep dives into forgotten empires.